Hello, everybody. It's another Friday, and it's been a pretty good week. We've had our Senior One team meetings this week. That's been something like 20 odd meetings with all of the various different departments within the organization. We call them intersources. These are all the sort of specialized areas which are supporting and working in the background and alongside staff. It's our unique way of doing things. We can do it because of our technology. Nobody else can do it because they don't actually have the technology that we've got and the platform that we've got, which is the thing that enables us to do what we do. So that's been really back-to-back meetings all week. I've got the advantage that after a back-to-back meetings, completely knackered, I can at least slope off to the Usery and go and have a beer early afternoon. So I do feel a bit of a fraud, but anyway, that's life. It's actually been very sort of revealing, all the Senior One teams. It's where we bring everybody in. We probably talk to about 60, 70 people within the organization around the one team. And we get to hear what their ideas are on doing things, how better to do things. And we have a lot of blue sky thinking, and we've come up with some really, really very exciting things, which will again help to improve what we're doing. In terms of sort of just generally on our recruitment's all very good. We're actually in July and we're recruiting really well, particularly given the fact that it's July and I see we've got people coming through in August. There's always a little bit of a staff turnover as we bring more people in, but we're in a very good situation and our staff have been absolutely fantastic. I cannot congratulate them enough. And you know, we do take a very tough line on people who don't want to play the game, who are not there to support the individuals fully, who are not there to support their other sort of colleagues and staff members. And it's very, very few people. And we're really blessed with just having these fantastic staff. That's all been good. We've had a few absenteeisms, which unfortunately is unfortunate. But again, our resourcing team are just fantastic, the way they anticipate things, the way they're able to move staff around and make sure things that actually happen should be happening. We've been waiting on this testing, supposedly on the 1st of August. We're meant to be testing every week. That ain't going to happen. I don't think they're even doing it now with elder care. So there's a major hiccup there, which nobody's really talking very much about. Which is frustrating because we've already created a testing rota, which means that people are rotated on to test and now there is nothing for them to test. We really had a long chat about the family portal. We think this family portal is terrific. We've had some fantastic feedback from family members who said, my God, I just didn't know my son or my daughter could do this and can do that. It's not something they can do at home. And I think it's a really good way of breaking down this sort of difference between all of us, where, you know, we're saying one thing in a review and a family, you perhaps might say, well, we don't recognize what you're saying about our son or daughter. And I think it's just a great way to start to create this sort of understanding, you know, about really what our sons and daughters can do. I know with Laura, it's been fantastic watching her do things, and it's just great. It gives a whole nother insight. It's been a little bit frustrating getting the films out fast enough. We will be focusing more and more on this and trying to work out some of the bottlenecks that we've got. Things like permissions and so on from staff, which we've dealt with, which is not an issue. There was a bit of a misunderstanding on our side around some of that, but these things really are very, very complicated. But the family portal and videos really, really is the future going forward. What else have we done? We did a fantastic live streaming where we had, we've actually done the video. I think it's going live in the next couple of days. We actually did a live streaming. Luke Murphy, who is our PBS manager, who's actually incredibly fit, and he did his bit. And we live streamed it into the homes, and the homes then were doing it in sort of tandem through our Care to Watch channel. And that's really starting to show us what we can do in the future. And I think we've got to accept that, you know, this lockdown, this horrible scenario we're in, it seems to be a bit of an endless one. So we are adapting to it by going back to the old norm and then finding ways to do as much as we can in the past. So I think live streaming is going to be really good as a way to join people together and make people feel that, you know, that they are part of something much bigger. It's also been really good, actually, just going back to those films and so on, where staff it's actually boosted staff's morale to see what individuals are doing on film as well. So, you know, it works always. We're getting ready to do our lockdown drill, and I think we're making a film on that. I've just been told, and you know, we're not saying when we're going to be doing it because we want it to really go through the paces. But I think it's going to be really important that we can act really quickly. We're not going to wait around and wait for government to make decisions. And you know, if we see there's a problem in the area, we will act. Which is what we've done in the past, you know, trying to wait for for central organisation. It's almost sort of after the event, and we want to be really proactive on all of that. Summer festival, that's all happening in all of the homes. Kit's gone out, games and things to all of the homes so that they can put on their own activities. The hog roast is all happening. It's being cooked in one place. And it's all been carved up and it's being rushed around to all of the homes. So everybody gets hot roast with all the trimmings, which I think is fantastic. And I've got to say that Danielle and Laura, Danielle runs the Social Care Exchange and Laura is our facilities manager, doing all sort of cleaning and all those type of efforts. They have just been fantastic getting out all of these kits to everybody. I've just authorized some expenditure so everybody can get to make a painting on canvas. They are so creative, so imaginative, and actually just making the logistics to get all this kit together, whether it's paints, whatever it is, and then actually distributing to all the homes is fantastic. There's a lovely film, by the way, of our little supermarket that we've created, and an individual who's actually blind, who doesn't, who's used to going out into the shops, can't go out into the shops. It's just great. We've done a film with her going around and being supported to go to our own little supermarket. So the summer festival's great. And I think that's just about it. I want to wish you all a lovely weekend. I understand it's going to be incredibly hot. I hope you don't get overheated. And thank you very much for all of your support. Please do keep all the sort of nice comments that come in to staff and so on. They really do appreciate it. And if we're slipping up anywhere, we want to hear that as well. And we will absolutely focus on that. Our 80-20 rule, we focus on the 20% that is not working as well as it can, with 80% of our management. That's our sort of motto, 80-20. Anyway, have a fantastic weekend and week, and talk to you soon. All the best.